All right, making a key for UM keyway. It's gonna be a Y11 keyway actually, but it's code on this one is a UM255. And as we look up to UM255, our cuts are 144X1. And if you don't understand what the X is, if you look at our code card, X is actually a cut between a 2 and a 3. This is what a code card roughly would look like when you cut it. So, knowing that, and looking up and double checking, that's what our code cuts are. So, if you take a basic Y11 key blank, you can see the wafers on the first and the last cut are flush. These other two is your 4 cuts, your high wafers, which are very high, and then your X, which is between your 2 and a 3. So, what you can do to find out the exact spots if you don't have anything exactly. If you don't have depth keys, you can use depth keys to also make this. But just to show you, you'll see our 4s are now even. And everything else is below the cut line. Now, if we do a 3, this looks even, which is between a 2 and 3, but actually does stick up and can cause issues here. So you want to get between a 2 and a 3. We go up to a 2. 2 off. I dropped it. 2. It's just ever so slightly above there. And of course your 1s are your 1s. So, since we know we don't need to make marks on the other 2, we can take our scribe. We'll just put a slight little mark on our key, right next to where the wafers that are raised. Pull it out. And if you look carefully, hard to see. If I actually do it, let me do it this way so you can actually see it this way. A little bit better. Like color it and do it again. I'm just marking the key as to where roughly these wafers are going to be at. So now you can definitely see it a lot better. You can see roughly where the marks are. Now if you want to, you can figure out about where the marks are, and you can just give yourself little cheat lines. So if you use your little key nippers, you know where you're at. So, your first one's a 0, no cutting, and you have 2 4s. So let's see if we can get those cut down quite a bit. A little LISHI clipper. Check. A little bit more. Not bad, but just a little bit more. And if you don't like, you can just attach. Sometimes it's easier to just use a file than it is actually to use a clipper sometimes. Those are much nicer now. So now, the only cut we have left is that X, which is going to be a very shallow cut. So, just line it up slightly. Little nips is all you need to do. And after that, now it's nice and smooth. Both. This back one is the back wafer. This is for the retaining wafer, so we're not looking at this back one. But you can see now that we've cut this, everything is all even. Everything is all in line, and I've just made a working key. Now you might need to, it's a little hard to take in and out, but a slight touch up of the file, and just get some of those little hooks that might be on there, just to take it down a little bit more. Not taking it down, but just taking the hard jagged parts off. That's all we're looking at doing on this. Not doing too much, but just enough so that when we put the key in and out, it comes out a lot smoother. Or if you have a brush on a key machine, you can also use that and that'll help it. But this goes out after a little bit of filing, comes in and out without an issue. So that's a way you can make a key quick on the fly without using anything that's electrical and makes a nice and easy key, and you can have it done in just a few minutes.